Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I have a very simple birthday card for you. I have a beautiful embossing folder to create my background and some pretty flower stickers and some of the fun stuff that I had created in my previous videos. Well, before we get started, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I post a video. Let's take a look at the materials I used to create our cards today. This one is a beautiful 3D embossing folder by Altenew. It's called Mega Succulent. You will see how gorgeous this looks on our background. Next, I have two stamp sets, both from Altenew. The first one here is the flowering Cistus and the second one is Build a Flower. I'll be using the sentiment strip which I created using flowering Cistus stamp set. I have a video link where I batch produced a bunch of these birthday and thank you sentiment strips. And I have a video where I stamped and die cut these leaves from both these stamp sets. I will leave a link to both of these videos down in the description box below. I do have stamped flowers too, but for this video I will not be using them. Instead, I will be using some flower stickers. Let's get started by creating our background. I have this fun Mega Succulent 3D embossing folder by Altenew. It's a beautiful design which you will see provides some really deep texture to our card. Altenew also has a huge 6x8 Mega Succulent stamp set. You should definitely check that out. For my card background, I am using a 4x5¼ white sheet of cardstock panel. I love how detailed this panel turned out. I went ahead and used this embossing folder on two white panels. This embossed panel itself is so pretty that you could leave it as is and just add a sentiment strip. That's the beauty of using 3D embossing folders. You don't need a lot more to embellish your cards. Well, here are both my embossed panels. I decided to add some pop of color to my card. So instead of using the usual white card base, I decided to go with some colored cardstocks this time. Here I have a pink cardstock and a pretty shade of blue cardstock. My plan is to stick the sentiment strip towards the lower part of my background panel. I wanted that detailed center of the embossed succulent to show up. Before sticking everything down, I thought it would be great to add a little more color to our embossed panel to match the card base. Here I am using the Simon Says Stamp Pawsitively Saturated inks in the shades Sweets and Seafoam. I am not using a lot of color. I am very lightly blending the ink all across my panel. I love how all the raised part of my background panel caught the ink and there's still a subtle white part of the cardstock visible. Now, let's put this card together. I went ahead and used some strong double-sided tape on my sentiment strip and then stuck the entire panel onto the pre-folded card bases, again using double-sided tape. At this stage, you could call this card done, but I decided to take it a little step further. The left edge of my sentiment strip looks like it could use some love. So here I will be adhering my flowers. These stickers have a more of a translucent look and they also come with some foam tape on it. That gives them a lot of dimension. I just peeled off the foam tape backing and adhered it onto my sentiment strip. Once the flower was in place, I took some of the leaves and tucked them into the base of the flower. I used my Simon Says Stamp Craft Tacky glue only on the ends of the leaf as I didn't want them to lay flat on the card. You will notice that for both my cards today, I went ahead and added odd numbers of leaves. I have 3 on my pink card and 5 on the blue one. I finished the cards with some Nuvo Drops in the shade of Bubblegum Blush and Duck Egg Blue all around my background panel. Here's a look at the finished cards. I love how these cards turned out. It's a very simple card design and can be very easily mass produced in a variety of colors. I hope you had fun watching today's video and got inspired. Tag me on my Instagram at rp_shutterbug with fun pictures of your projects. Also mention your thoughts about today's video and some card ideas and techniques that you would like to see in my future videos in the comment section below. Thanks again for joining me today. I would love for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and if you do subscribe, make sure to hit that bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a couple of other videos that you might be interested in watching. Thanks so much. See you in my next video. Until next time, stay safe.